Hi, you found me because you likely are having a problem sleeping, specifically snoring, that is preventing you from getting good night and restful waking, or you're affecting your partner and you're affecting their sleep and their mood. And so that's creating challenges within the relationship. Regardless of the reason for finding me, you're looking for a solution for snoring. And I'm really hoping that I can be a resource or maybe a solution for you. So first of all, let's just really get down to the reason you're looking, okay? What is the problem that you're having right now? Okay, snoring, yes, okay, that's a problem, but how is that challenging your life? Do you wake up irritable? Does your partner wake up irritable? Do you find you don't have the cognitive ability to perform creative tasks anymore? You're not being able to focus at work. You're sick more often because maybe, the mouth breathing and snoring is drying out your mouth. You're having more like sick time, dental appointment time, anxiety, the inability to maybe function regularly throughout the day. There's a lot of reasons how snoring can impact our life. So that's the main thing that we need to find out from you. How is it affecting your life? And are you ready to make a change? Is it that much of a priority for you to solve your snoring issue? I say that because mindset is really big, right? There are solutions to lose weight. We've probably all tried to lose weight before. We've been successful, but then we rebound because there's something in our mind that is protective over change because the mind has survived with everything up to this point. It doesn't like risks. How is it going to be? Let's say when you stop snoring one day, how are you going to think? How are you going to move? How are you going to expand and adventure what else is out there for you? That's stuff that the brain is afraid of. We're afraid of. We're afraid of change because it's unknown. So I like to address a mindset aspect to stopping our snoring because I really want you to get the results. I don't want you just to keep on trying things that you likely know are going to fail. And don't get me wrong, it's not failure in a sense of you're not doing things right or something is wrong with you. It's a failure in a way that shows you what doesn't work for you. So it's a step towards the right resolution, okay? It's not a failure, it's progress. Okay, so you've identified what it is that is so challenging in your life because of your snoring and poor sleep. What do you want to feel instead? Okay, that's important now. So we think about that mindset, right? Because your brain is comfortable where it is now. And so that same habit that you always do, opening your mouth, breathing through your mouth at nighttime, that is going to recur over and over again until you make the change, okay? And the change can be different for other people, but you're here because all those other things didn't work for you. So this could be the change that you need. And when we work together, when you solve your snoring, what are you going to do? For me, I started my own business, and I'm so fortunate that I did. Because where I live, we lost childcare over COVID, and if I had to go back and work for a dentist, I wouldn't have the childcare to allow me to do that. And had I not invested in my own business, I could choose my own hours. I could find babysitters after school hours and I could work some evenings or weekends. I found a way to adapt to the current environment so I could succeed. And it really, really helped after my snoring stopped because little did I know, my memory and my anxiety were so poor. Like, go back to my teenage years. I don't remember so much. It's scary and it's embarrassing because when friends would talk about, situations that happened, you remember this and that, and I just have this blank stare. I get this gut feeling in my stomach of just inadequacy and like, what is wrong with me? Why am I so stupid? It really, really got me down. And Now that my memory is better than ever, even with a 2 and a 4-year-old at home right now, my memory should be worse. I have the capacity to push myself in the direction that I need to be a better provider for whether it's my clients or my family. And don't get me wrong, I still get it wrong, right? I am not perfect. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. And so sometimes when people ask me, what do you do? What do you do for a living? Do I say I'm a dental hygienist? Do I say I'm a myofunctional therapist? Do I say I'm a health coach? But sometimes I just say I'm a student. I'm a student at life because there's so much to learn all the way. And so for me, when I stop snoring, I want to be able to pursue my passions. And really, my passion is learning. It really, really is. And then sharing what I learn with people that don't have the time to dedicate to the research, to the trial and error. So that's me at my time of life. And also to have the freedom to work part-time and be with my young children at the time that matters the most, right? Because this is the thing. You can always find ways to make money. I could go walk dogs. I could clean people's houses. But I have the time to give towards my children, to play with them, to help them become better humans. And so they can contribute to society in ways that I wasn't able to at the time. And for other people, it could be grandparents, right? They want to have more energy and more strength to grow with their grandchildren, right? Go on vacations with them, enjoy playtime outside, be able to get down on the floor. Do you know how hard it is for some people to get down and sit on the floor? Maybe they can get down because, a lot of people end up falling down, but getting up, that is almost like a skill these days. So you get better sleep, you have better hormones, you have better energy, you have better oxygenation for your muscles, you have better muscle growth, and you're gonna have the ability to keep your body healthy. So you can age gracefully. Other people, they might want to stop their snoring because of, not why you want to stop it, because we already talked about that. What do you see moving forward? How do you envision your life when you're no longer snoring and you're waking up rested, right? So for me, it was starting my own business. For someone else, it could be being there for their grandchildren. Maybe there's no grandchildren, but you've worked your whole life and you've been waiting for retirement, right? I don't look at it that way. I want to live every moment in the moment because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't want to put my life on hold until retirement. But you know what? When I reach that age where I decide this is enough, I'm going to take the time. I want to be active. I want to be smart. I want to be capable. I want to have energy because I want to travel. I want to climb those mountains. I want to swim in those deep sea caves and really enjoy the wonders of the world around us. So maybe that's your thing. Maybe you want to have energy, and maybe that's in your 20s and 30s. Maybe it's in your 60s, 70s, 80s. Because let's face it, kids have been breathing poorly and having poor growth of their facial complex that 20 and 30-year-olds are snoring. They're depriving their brains of oxygen. So if you're looking and reading or watching this and you're only 20 years old, do something now because, it's a lot harder to get back to where you are now than it is to just make little steps right now to live a better, more preventative, healthy life, right? The less time you have to spend going backwards and resetting things, the more energy and potential you have to compound an amazing life ahead of you, right? So maybe it's a young person who is really looking forward to having a family and they're embarrassed. They can't even find a partner because their snoring is deterring people away, right? It's the bad breath that you get, the dry mouth, and the inability to feel close to somebody because the dry mouth symptoms that you have from snoring the night before, mouth breathing throughout the day. And maybe it's not finding the partner, but it's the anxiety that you guys have now. And how are you going to add children to that mix when you feel like you don't got it together, right? And I'm telling you, I did not have it together when I was 35 years old. I just wish I knew about this modality back when I was 20 or when I was a teenager. I wish my parents knew about this. They could have changed my face. But now I'm full grown. I can't change the way my face grows. Like I can help children, between the ages of 5 and 10. Wow, can I improve the trajectory of their life and their potential? But even as an adult, I was able to change my physiology and a lot of my anatomy, which was, it's lovely. I share this stuff because I'm so passionate about it. It's not just like, ooh, buy my program because I want to make money. Of course I want to make money so I can put my time into helping other people save theirs, because this is my passion. Other people's passion are other things. And they want to spend their time doing that, not researching how to stop snoring, right? So when it comes to helping people, this is why, is because you have a problem that I can fix. I have a future I can provide for you, following your passion, helping your desires come to reality, right? And aside of that, bringing more love and light and energy and excitement to the world, right? The more of that you have around you, the more you're going to pull that in. There's a law of attraction out there, right? If you get to work and you're flustered and you see every red light, that's what you're going to focus on. And you're going to end up subconsciously, weirdly enough, slowing down at points, leading up to a light. And by the time you get there, it's yellow and now you have to stop. Where if you were just going with energy and positivity, you might still hit those lights, but you're not going to attract the negative feelings that get you down and bring you down further and further and further throughout the day. That every little thing that comes up to you has a negative spin. And so you lose happiness, right? I want to chase happiness. In those moments where I'm like, oh, hit that red light. Well, you know what? This is my way of pausing, taking a couple breaths, enjoying the moment. Maybe it's a great song on the radio, or you're listening to an audiobook or a podcast, and because you had this moment, you focused in and you zoned in on something that brought you joy in that moment, right? I want to focus on finding joy in every moment and not the negative side of things like the red lights, spilling coffee on your clothes. Who cares? I could have food in my teeth right now. I'm a dental hygienist. I'm going to laugh at myself. Oh my gosh, I just made, this 10-minute video with food in my teeth, and I'm a hygienist, and oh my gosh, I should have that taken care of. And you know what? No, I'm a real person, and I like to laugh at myself. I'm silly, but I'm professional, and I think that's important. I can get on tangents too, so I really hope I'm not wasting your time. There will be more videos that are a little bit more specific to your needs, and feel free, go look for some of my other shorter content. But really, if you're watching this, it's important that you know who I am too, because if you're going to put your trust in me, then it's good to know who I am. That's how I feel. I'm authentic. This is my business. I'm the only one at this point right now. Hopefully I can grow. I can have more support to be able to provide people even better care. But for now, a little bit of my control freak is still happening, and I'm not able to let go of all of it yet. So anyways, here we are. We're at a crossroads, right? You want to stop snoring because you want to have that life you envision. What are your options? Keep doing the same thing that you've always done, right? Expecting a different result, hoping for the next result, looking at those things as failures. Or are you going to take the chance, because everything is a chance, but take the chance that this is something that is so different, and then a product to help you open up your airways a little bit more, change the position of your mouth a little bit more. It's instead an option for you to do a little bit of work right now to not have to think about anything else in the future. It's a therapy. I'm like a personal trainer for your mouth, for your tongue. I help you breathe properly so you get the oxygen in. I help your tongue be in the right position, have the strength and endurance to prevent oxygen from seeping out, right? We want the oxygen in, we want it in our lungs, we want it to get to our cells. okay? It has to do that through so many different mechanisms, right? I have the solution that has worked for people. I've cherry-picked everything that you need to do so you can get from the point of snoring to not snoring, right? That's what we want to do. Can I help you get even further? Absolutely. There's other things that we can do once you get to the point of not snoring to improve your energy, your capabilities. Like, there are other things to do. But good news, my program does incorporate those things too, okay? I really want to provide the best thing that I can for you so you can get the Stop Snoring solution, but also improve your waking state, right? So many people come to me because they want to stop snoring because they want more energy, right? There are people that are using a CPAP machine, they're not snoring, but do they have the energy? No. There are people that use the devices, they're no longer snoring. Amazing, but do they have energy? Have they changed how they feel after using these things? No. So this is where I am different. I will help you stop snoring because that's going to prevent your partner from being annoyed with you. It's going to help your health be better. But then I'm going to give you the other tools that you actually will get what you want, which is being energized, waking up rested, right? And so how that works is we go through a little assessment together, right? I find out where I can help you the most and where I might have to refer you out beyond there. Because again, remember earlier I said, like, I can get you to a certain point. I can stop your snoring. And then I'm going to give you the little tools that you can wake up rested. But there are levels sometimes because this goes back to childhood. And so if your face wasn't changed the right way, like maybe you need to see a provider to, work on your posture. Because when you snore, if your head's forward and you're blocking your airway, well, maybe we need to get some posture, chiro, loosen up your muscles that are contributing as well to the snoring, right? I'm so holistic in my nature. I'm not going to just send you, I'm not just going to say that one thing is going to solve all your problems. I'm telling you, I'm going to solve your snoring problem. I'm going to help you wake up rested. And if there's other things that will improve your health, I'm going to let you know what they are. Because who am I to say that that's enough for you, right? What if you want to take that next step like I did, right? I didn't just stop at my dental hygiene business. No, I learned this stuff. I got results and I had to share it with the world. So I took future steps. So I don't want to limit you to now you're not snoring and now you're waking up rested. But what are you going to do next, right? I really want to help you really live those passions. Here I am. I'm unscripted here because I've done scripts and I'm always like looking and like trying to get all the information in there that I want to provide for people, but it's not real. And so I apologize for all my little tangents. They happen all the time because I love what I do. So let's get back to this, how I help you. So I give you an assessment and then I give you step-by-step exercises every week to start working on different aspects of the contributing factors to your snoring. Okay. I work on breathing. I do work on some posture. I do work on some tongue muscles, lip muscles, cheek muscles, head position. Okay. I work on mindset. I work on gratitude. I work on biohacks, like what are the things that you can do to create a sleep sanctuary? What are some rituals that you can do in the morning or at nighttime? What are some nutritional aspects that could be beneficial for you? It's not a bunch of information that I just give you all at once and say, do all of this stuff. Because you know what? That's overwhelming. If we're already tired, we're exhausted because we're not getting the sleep, we're not getting what we need because we're snoring, then to just give you all this stuff and say, hey, just do this. It's too much. You'll burn out. Instead, I'm going to slowly walk you through step by step, little mini steps, right? A baby didn't just, a baby didn't just start running. Some of them did, but you don't get upset for a baby when they take the first step and then fall down, right? You guide them, you encourage them, you motivate them to try again, to keep going. This is where I stand out, right? I am going to coach you. I will hold your hand. I will keep you motivated, and I will give you weekly, manageable steps to help you reach the end goal. Okay, so we do that. We work together. I have photos, I have videos, I have troubleshooting. I have my weekly group sessions with you. I have one-on-one sessions with you to help find your goals, to help you reach your goals, to help determine what is the best avenue for you, right? So I hold your hand and I hold space for you to give yourself grace, to change your mindset, to change your snoring, so that way you can wake up rested. Okay? I think I can probably stop there now. Main points. You don't want to snore anymore because you don't want to affect a partner, and you want to reach your goals. You want to feel happy, healthy, strong, right? My motto, actually, even before I got into this, when I was just health coaching, it was look, feel, think, and perform better. I knew the sleep component of that. I know all the things that I'm sharing in that, but I didn't know the myofunctional therapy aspect, right? And so I'm so ecstatic to be able to share this and really, really help people in ways I wasn't even able to 5 years ago, right? I'm hoping to help you as well. And I have some things, some resources to find out exactly why you might snore. And I have some YouTube videos out there with little bits of information on how snoring can affect your whole body. So if you were kind of on the edge and you're like, I don't know if I want to do this, do I really want to commit to a program? You know, if you think about how it affects your chance for getting Alzheimer's disease, heart attacks and strokes, weight gain, hormonal changes for women, insomnia, really, it's like a chicken or the egg thing. What actually came first? Menopause symptoms like hot flashes or the snoring? You can research it yourself, or you can trust in the fact that I have done that research and I know the links and I know how to help you mitigate those other symptoms because I can help your snoring. So I hope this was beneficial for you to understand, you know, how I can help you and what would be involved with it. And yeah, if this is the right solution for you. Okay, well, you have a wonderful day and contact me. Set up 15-minute consult with me if you'd like, or if you are snoring, book a snoring assessment call and I can bring you through a little bit more of this information than just, you know, a quick call to find out, you know, if I can help you, right? The snoring assessment call is not to find out only if I can help you, but if I am willing to help you, okay? Because that makes a difference too. I have to turn people away because I know this program can work, and if you're not going to put in the work, it won't. Okay? So I'm not going to take your money if you're not going to do the work. I need to know that you're ready, that you're committed, and that we are going to do this together. So if you just want information, book a 15-minute call, okay? It's a free consult call. If you really want me to help you change your life, then book a snoring assessment call, and then I can work towards making the next step to getting you the results that you need. Okay, so now I'm going to say bye. Have a great day, and I look forward to chatting with you and meeting you soon.